Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Loic and Geraldine Meur.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone. We'll have something to see here. You want to sit with me? Bonjour. This is not Paris, no. This is London. You had a good day yesterday?
London, yeah.
Good.
You didn't say bonjour London.
No. Reading from the tweets, it looked like we had a good day. You had a good day, so which is awesome. A few introduction remarks. Did you have a good day yesterday? Yeah. You have a microphone. You need to use it. Let's have a look at some statistics from our partner DataSift, which is a big data platform for social. And DataSift, as you know, is connected with the main social platforms, so Twitter, but also Facebook and Google+, and aggregates data from everything that happened yesterday. They were 82% of the social conversations which were coming from people engaging remotely, not in the room. So that's pretty interesting. You can see here on the social map worldwide that we have people watching LeWeb in Africa, in Asia, in India, in Latin America, and that's awesome. By the way, Tableau is doing all the visualization on top of DataSift, data analysis. And I see you taking pictures. This is also online on london.leweb.co and our Tumblr blog, LeWeb, I think, leweb.tumblr.com. So that's interesting is that we see this as of course you're here at LeWeb and you enjoy the content live and all the setup in the room, but there are a lot of people watching remotely. And to remind you, it's all on live.leweb.co, and we publish all the videos also on YouTube. Talking about which we're fixing, some of them have low sound there on the recordings. We're fixing it right now, so working on it. So 46 countries in the room, and 105 countries outside of the room, which I think is awesome, of course. Then this is the sentiment from the speakers, with three main speakers that were. Yes, Jeremiah is there. The three speakers that were talked about the most: Jo from Airbnb, Gebiag, Robert Scoble. I'm trying to avoid Robert, but it's impossible. And Jeremiah, who had a huge turnout. Then we have, we have also, so the most shared content was Scoble and BBC Newsnight, which was just the day before LeWeb, talking about glass. Let's have a look now at what we have here on our HP tablet. Check it out, by the way, if you are in the venue. So we have,
Switching to the tablet.
Yeah. I can't. I think it's stuck. Yes. Can you get someone to help? I'm going to talk about something else in the tweet. Yeah, it's completely stuck. On other statistics, we have data from our partner Max Wi-Fi, which is doing a good job at the Wi-Fi, an excellent job, I think, at the Wi-Fi this year.
Yeah, I think they're doing a great job, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always a challenge to get your Wi-Fi, guys. So, yeah. Congrats, Max Wi-Fi and Richard's team.
So Richard and his team are based in the UK. They're awesome. They're doing that for us in Paris as well. And some statistics, you guys have downloaded 255 gigabytes of data. Thank you. And 160.
It's getting worse and worse every year, right?
Not worse. We manage it.
Yeah. No,
More
I mean the amount of data.
And the data uploaded. Can we have someone fix the tablet? You just send Morgan or someone. No? All right. Okay. And then the data uploaded was 165 gigabytes, which is, so 255 downloaded, 165 uploaded, which is pretty crazy. And video, of course, and social media are 40% of the traffic, so you guys are uploading tons of content, which we love. In terms of devices, Apple, 60%, Android, 30%, and Windows, 10%. 60% of the devices are connected with 5 gigahertz, you know, so that's interesting shift as well. And we had a peak of 1,200 concurrent Wi-Fi users. So thank you all for testing our Wi-Fi capabilities. Another thing which is interesting as well is we like LeWeb to be a platform. The vision of LeWeb is to be a platform of success for you in a room, being entrepreneurs or in large corporations, of course. But the entrepreneurs here keep sending us feedback about their success happening with LeWeb, so please keep doing that. And okay, thank you very much. And so please send us when you succeed. We like that.
We love stories. Yeah, it's all about entrepreneurship and yeah, all this development of companies that we like.
So Fred Potter of Netatmo just announced today that he raised 4.5 million euros. And it's a French company, Internet of Things company from LeWeb Paris. And he said that that was thanks to a meeting he had with former Apple head of Europe, Pascal Cagny. And then he structured his funding around that. And he raised 4.5 million euros. So we love the stories. We'll blog them. We'll tweet them. We'll really like it. So here we go. We have we have the data here. So more data from DataSift. The social media, just don't stop scrolling. Can you go back up? Okay, you can see here the 2 peaks. These are the most, I'm going to stand up. Yeah, I see better here. These are the most blogged, tweeted, hashtags. So sharing economy, of course, but you can see people liked our live sketching as well. There is a live sketching happening, right, Geraldine? We should try to show also on this screen, but it's published, so we have sketching. Where are you live sketching? Over there? Right here. Okay, great. So we'll try to get you a camera at one point in the day. Thank you so much for doing the live sketching. So please, and we have some light, if we can put some light over there. Great. Thank you for the live sketching. And we will showcase your work on the screen, but people see it online. We have, but you can see here, of course, through Glass is a lot of is used a lot. Google Glass, startups, Airbnb, HP, and below you have tweets per hour. There were 10,000, nearly 11,000 tweets published yesterday. To give you a perspective, on day 1 of LeWeb Paris, it was 17,000 tweets. So in proportion, it's pretty much the same amount on social networks, which is huge. We were featured on CNN.com as editor's choice. Lots of buzz. The 2 peaks, the first peak, guess what the first peak is? You see the graph? That's the number of tweets during a talk. Jeremiah. The first peak here is your talk. So I guess that's a good measure of your success. And during the talk and the interest that people had. The second peak, what do you think? The Google Glass session. That was the most tweeted about or shared about in social networks. And then you can see who is being mentioned. So Jeremiah, Robin, John Gebbia, and Scobble, of course, who is being retweeted, and then the countries again. Can we scroll down? Here we go. The map. So these are the LeWeb attendees. So this is you in the room. DataSift is able to recognize your tweets from the room, which we like. And you can see from where it's coming. Pretty much the same statistics as in Paris. Half of the room is from the UK, which is reassuring. We like to have you. And in France, is half of the room coming from France. And the rest is from 46 countries, as we said. So you can see here. And then how many tweets are from attendees in dark blue or almost black, very dark. And how many tweets are from people watching remotely and you can see in the clear blue, you can see that it's like a 7 to 8 times more from outside of a room than inside of a room. So hi again to everybody watching this online on the live. And if you go down on YouTube Live and live.leweb.co, if you scroll down, and you can see the conversation on the web, which is not in the room. So it's mostly from UK and United States, and then the different countries here. So France, Italy, Canada, Netherlands, Japan, Croatia, Norway, Mexico. Awesome. And the speaker sentiment here with, so this is a data sift analyzing the speakers that you guys liked the most in terms of sentiment analysis. So the positive tweets, it's not number of tweets, it's positive tweets. So the panel on the summit was of course very followed. Also Ritis, Vitkauskas, I saw many tweets. Anyway, so that's, we'll come back to that later in the day. And then to close our introduction, we have a few things happening, of course, in the other rooms. So yes. One of the things happening is the office hours. You want to explain?
So downstairs, you probably saw there is level 39 and Google Campus running office hours. So for you entrepreneurs being there at LeWeb, you can meet VCs and other entrepreneurs, like face-to-face, one-to-one. And you just have to go and check in and take your appointment, your meeting time. And I think it's great to be able to have those kind of discussions and meetings. So it's downstairs in the expo room with where you saw the booth and all the partners too.
And it's judges mostly participating.
Judges, absolutely.
We
judges participate from the startup competition.
Exactly, to give you time and help. And it's a great idea from Eric van der Kleesch of Level 39 and his team. And it's awesome. And we also have a second stage, as you know, where there is a different program starting at 10. It's not started yet. At 10 British time, and it's also streamed. You have an inside look at London's tech incubators with with a few of the tech incubators. Mike Butcher of TechCrunch, with John Bradford of Techstars, and Reshma Sohoni of Seedcamp, and Ami Shapiro of Innovation Warehouse. And then at 10:40, there is a marketing and digital marketing panel by Jeremiah, who is going to moderate Sonia Carter, who is the head of digital marketing of Mondelez, Paul Fabretti of Telefonica, and Zoe Sands of Juniper.
If you want to learn more about what DataSift is doing and how they manage to gather all those big data, they have a workshop at the end of the morning. I think it's 11, right?
Yeah, DataSift workshop at 11:30.
At 11:30, so in the second room.
And you can talk to them about how you can do those cool numbers for your own business and more. Let me introduce the next speaker. Axelle Tessandier is a content strategist. She has her own agency. She lives in San Francisco. Her agency is called Axelle, AXL, and she helped me a lot on the program this year and on the content, because she's completely in love with digital hippies. She is a digital hippie and the sharing economy, and so I can't thank Axelle enough for everything she's done for the program. But now she has a talk that she worked on digital hippies. So please help us welcome Axelle.